4th contest between the visiting Mustangs from Norwood High School and your Doherty Highlanders. Introducing starting lineup for the visiting Mustangs of Norwood. And now, the starting lineup for your Doherty Highlanders. At guard, number 1, Ezekiel Wilson. At guard, number 3, Josh Romeo. At center, number 10, Jalen Johnson. At forward, number 5, Ryan Edwards. At guard, number 1, Jonah. The coach for Doherty is assisted by Tom O'Neill, Tony Rama, Richie Romeo, Dana Chambers, and Mark Betancourt. The referees for tonight's game are John O'Brien, David Davey, and Brent Samarian. Now, we can please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good to see you. Pleasure.
Good evening and welcome to Doherty Memorial High School here in Worcester, Mass. We have an epic matchup for you here tonight in the MIAA round of 16. We got the Norwood Mustangs taking on the Doherty Highlanders. Soph, what do you got for the folks at home?
I mean, Doherty's a tough matchup. They've beaten Hopkinton, which is a TVL opponent for Norwood, and it's going to be a tough game, but I mean, anything can happen in the playoffs. You really never know. Norwood just got to bring it tonight and come out strong.
Yeah, as we mentioned the last time we saw you guys 2 rounds ago, it is MIAA Madness. We saw you for the Norwood win at home against Bristol Plymouth. And then speaking of MIAA Madness, Norwood went on the road and upset Tewksbury to end last week. So that brings us here to Worcester at Doherty Memorial, which is a beautiful gym, by the way. They got some Jordan-sponsored jerseys. They had a pretty epic entrance onto the court. This should be a great one. So keep your eyes on the big fella, obviously, in the middle, number 55, Alexander Yakimic. TVL large MVP on the regular season. He's had a couple monster performances during the playoffs, too. And he'll take the tip here. So we'll see the senior, number 24, TVL All-Star Brian Dearborn with the ball up top. That's going to be the game plan for the Mustangs. I'm sure that's the game plan here for Doherty as well, is keep Alex out of the paint. Norwood's going to be trying to keep him in the paint. As Doherty jumps out to a 2-0 lead right away and jumps into the full court press.
They'll take those rolls on the shots all night if they go in.
Yeah, I believe that was number 10, Jalen Johnson, the senior. You're right, Soph. A nice little home roll there. Good up fake by the junior captain, Caden Sheehan, responds right away with 2 of his own.
He's normally a real defensive threat, but he's going to have to come through on offense tonight and make some stuff happen for the Mustangs.
Yeah, we mentioned it before, but number 5, the junior captain, Caden Sheehan, he's kind of the glue guy, do-it-all guy for this Norwood team. Does a lot of the dirty work. He can play big. He can play small. He's got good vision out there. Rebounds, plays a lot of defense. You're going to see a lot of that as well. That's Alexander Yakimic with the rebounds. He averaged 15 of those a night on the regular season. So Dearborn with a dangerous pass up top to Larkey. Good rip through. Takes it to the paint. Good finish with the left. And boy, oh boy, is this a high-paced, high-scoring game already, Soph.
I know, it's going to be a really quick game. I'm sure both teams are going to try to run the floor tonight and just get out and make runs on them.
Yeah, this is something we saw in the first-round matchup, the play-in game against Bristol Plymouth. That was an absolute shootout from both teams. We kind of jinxed it before that game, too. Coach Fraioli had mentioned Norwood had done a great job holding teams under 50 points on the season. Their defense has only allowed 47 points per game. But that first play-in game of the playoffs was an absolute shootout. I believe it was 73-58, something along those lines. And we're kind of already on pace for that right away here tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely going to look to stretch the lead in this fourth quarter and give themselves a bit of a cushion going into later in the game when the intensity is really going to pick up.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see Larkey at the top of the key here. Gets it to Yakimic right there at the high post. Great find to Caden Sheehan, and Caden Sheehan's already on the board with 4. This is something we saw against Bristol Plymouth as well. If the opponents are going to pack the paint against Big Alex there, he's a great passer. Norwood will try to get it to him in that high post. So here we go. Doherty responds with a 3. That is senior Ezekiel Wilson with a tray ball. So we're going to see Larkey bring the ball up here. Little back tap there from Doherty. They've already done that twice today. Ball heads out of bounds. It's going to stay in Norwood's possession.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, that high post of that Alex is really going to be key tonight, just so he's distributing down low for some of the smaller guys to make quicker cuts and just get nice, easy layups.
Yeah, and he was doubled right away on that inbounds pass. Norwood tries to force it down low to him. They're going to turn the ball over, and here comes Doherty the other way.
And that's twice that the ball's been rejected when it's been trying to go inside to him. So they're going to have to rethink that strategy.
Yeah, and there's another tray ball. That's from number 3, the senior Josh Romeo. Doherty's going to apply the pressure on defense right away as well.
Yeah, that was almost a steal from Romeo there as well.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. So Pat Connell gets it into Larkey at the top of the key again. Alex looking to post up. Ball goes wide to Dearborn. He's got number 2, Ezekiel Wilson, playing tough defense on him. Gets by him. Good floater into the paint for 2. And this is a shootout already.
These soft rims are definitely helping both teams so far.
Yeah, a couple nice rolls so far. So we'll see that's number 3, Josh Romeo. Gets it back up top to Ezekiel Wilson, the junior. Back to Romeo on the wing. Good up fake. Pull up 2. Can't get it to go. Another rebound for Alex.
And you see Norwood in this 2-3 zone. They're trying not to get beaten on any drives and just force them to shoot from the outside.
Yeah, that's kind of been Norwood's calling card on defense this year. They let the athletic guards up top, full court pressure, keep the other 3 guys down low to protect Alex a little bit. Good push there from Doherty. They get their own rebound. Can't get that to go either. Can't get that one to go either. Ball somehow gets out wide to the three-point line. That's going to be a wide open 3-4. That was Jamel Walker, couldn't get it to go, and finally Norwood grabs a rebound. Of course, it's Yakimic. So Norwood pushes it up the wing. Caden Sheehan finds Yakimic in the paint. Doherty draws the charge there against Alex, so that's going to be his first foul of the night.
It did look to me like he was still moving, but...
Yeah, I don't think head coach Chris Farrell is too happy with that call.
No, he definitely seems a bit upset.
A little tough for us to see as the Doherty student section is right in front of us. Sophie and I have opted to sit for the time being to record some stats. We might have to end up standing at some point. But here comes Doherty the other way. So they're trying to work it around this 2-3 zone. Again, it's a tough task, especially with 55. Alex Yakimic in the middle there. They're going to go right at him. Wow, great take there from number 1, Jamel Walker. Looks like he said a little something to Alex afterwards. Again, the fun thing for me, I teach Alex. I love when people try to talk smack to him because I'm pretty sure he has no clue what they're saying. So you can talk all you want. It's not going to matter. That's got to be a foul. Certainly not called, though. So Dearborn gets rejected. He had 2 arms wrapped around him. Alex bites on the up fake. Looks like we're going to have a foul here on the floor.
Yeah.
So the quick stop and play, 3.5 minutes here left in the first quarter. That's really the first stop and play we've had. That's going to be a foul against Norwood.
I mean, you said with that smack talk before, it's not going to get in Alex's head, but Doherty's probably going to try to get in other people's heads throughout the night.
Absolutely. So Doherty again, they're going with 3 high, 2 low here against this 2-3. Nice flare screen. Good dribble pull up there. That's number 1. Jamel Walker again. This is an active Doherty offense here. Usually teams kind of opt to just pass around and chuck threes against this zone. They're looking to pull up for 2. Speaking of which, Pat Connell, good drive there, gets rejected from behind. Tough take there and draws the foul. So number 22, the senior captain, Pat Connell, will head to the free throw line here. He earned it after that one.
Yeah, it was a really great job by him there. Just stick around, grab his own rebound as it was bobbling around and put it right back up.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to be against number 5, Ryan Dennis, the junior. And that got the Norwood student section going a little bit. Looks like the Doherty cheerleaders are responding.
That's one of the biggest cheer teams I think I've seen in a while.
Absolutely. So Pat Connell sinks the first from the free throw line. We'll have a couple subs here. If you tuned into the last time Sophie and I were on the mic, you would have seen this. That is number 10, the sophomore Justin Cochran, and that's number 2, Michael Dever, also a sophomore, checking into the game. They both brought some great energy in that first quarter against Bristol Plymouth. Dever checked in, and I think he had 14 points right away. He was lights out from 3. Norwood's going to need that tonight if they're going to hang around with this Doherty offense.
Yeah, they'll definitely be looking to him to get some outside shooting going.
And so Cochran will be at the top of the zone with Dearborn. Good dribble there by Doherty. They get it right into the paint. That's number 10, Jalen Johnson, with the finish. And Doherty does not seem to be too flustered by Alex's size down low, at least so far. Cochran with the floater, can't get it to go. Alex grabs the rebound. Looked like he got fouled. They're not going to call it in this gym. Good push there from Doherty. Wide open 3, can't get it to go. Cochran grabs the rebound. So we got 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. It's 14-9 Doherty. Connell rips, drives, swings it out wide. That's going to be Dever. Can't put up a shot here. Kicks it back out top to Dearborn. He'll slow the offense down a little bit. Cochran out wide, gets it back up top to Dearborn, directing traffic. And dribble left here. They're going to look inside to Alex finally. And they need to get that going if they're going to hang around. Nice easy bucket for Big Alex, and that's going to prompt the Doherty timeout right away.
Yeah, I think the first few passes, they just tried to get it too low. And Doherty's not a short team themselves. Obviously not as tall as Alex, but if they pass it just a little too low, those Doherty guys are going to get right in there. They have to lob it up just a little more so only Alex can get it and put it straight up for that layup.
Yeah, exactly. The first couple passes so far down low into the post tonight, they were throwing line drives. You got to throw those high lob passes if you're going to feed it down low to Alex. Kind of similar to our girls team for those of you that watched the girls varsity this year with Ellen Baranowski. Very similar strategy. So we'll see what both teams draw up here in these timeouts. But again, a high-scoring affair here to start the game, 14-11. Both teams came out swinging offensively.
Yeah, and I was looking at Doherty's record earlier. Most of their games are really high-scoring. The game against Westwood, they only had 57 points, which is pretty low for them this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, could remind yourself, so this Doherty team, they're coming in hot. We looked at their schedule earlier today. I believe they've won 11 of their last 13 games. They finished 17-4 on the season. And Norwood's coming in pretty hot as well. I believe they've won 5 of their last 6 or 4 of their last 5. They're 17-5. So pretty good matchup here so far. It's been pretty even so far as well.
Yeah, as I said, these records are really similar. Doherty at 17-4 and Norwood at 17-5.
So Doherty can't get the 3 to go. Dearborn active, tips it to Alex for the rebound. So Norwood's going to push up that right wing. Cochran looking to get it to the middle here. Dearborn with the ball up top, rips right. Going to get it to Dever in the corner. He's going to be trapped in there. Somehow gets it to Cochran. Dearborn cuts for the floater, can't get it to go, but there's Big Alex on the rebound. Good job by Doherty to force the jump ball there. It's going to be their ball.
Yeah, and that's just like what I said before. Alex really has to keep the ball up where no one else can get it. They'd have to jump and most likely foul him if they tried to get it if he's holding it up high. Right there, he just brought it a little too low, and they could grab on and get that jump ball.
Yeah, exactly. This Doherty team is active on defense. They're active on the glass. You're right, so if Alex is going to have to keep that high if he's going to hold on to it. So Doherty looks to overload the zone. Nice little baseline floater there. Can't get it to go. That's going to be Michael Dever on the rebound. Norwood's having a tough time getting it out of that corner. Cochran tries to throw it off the Doherty defender's legs. Ball gets caught up, tips off of Cochran. That's going to be Doherty ball here with 1 minute left in the first quarter. It looks like we'll see number 5, the junior captain, Caden Sheen, check back into the game. Looks like number 22, Jaden Oren's going to check in for Doherty. So good hands there from Big Alex. Dearborn's going to look to push the pace. Good no look there to Caden. Can't get it to go, but good push there from Norwood. They're going to have to sprint back. Alex is going to have to avoid his second foul. He goes straight up. Number 1, Jamel Walker gets the finish, and he's going to get teed up for the taunt. Certainly can't do that. He had Alex with the too little.
Just like I said, Doherty's going to try to talk, and they're going to get called for it.
Yeah, you definitely can't do that. It's in the rule book. So Norwood's going to get some free throws here for the technical for taunting. Not sure what there is to argue there. Dever can't get the technical free throw to go. We'll have a second shot here. So Dever sinks the second free throw. He's on the scoreboard tonight. And Norwood will have the ball here right at half court. So with 44 seconds remaining in this first quarter, it's 16-12, Doherty with the advantage. Dearborn facing full court pressure, brings it up the right side. Cochran swings it back up top. Norwood's in a horn set here. Alex steps out for the high ball screen. Dearborn rejects, good drive there, embraces the contact and finishes for 2.
Yeah, that's what a lot of players are scared of. That Dearborn does a really good job of. He leans right into those defenders. He'll initiate the contact, but doesn't push enough that he's going to get an offensive foul called.
Yeah, savvy veteran move there from Dearborn. Ooh, a little bit of a hook there from Doherty. Doesn't get called. Turnover. Instead, they're going to call a kick ball. Looks like Fraioli's trying to coach up his defense a little bit. He's going to make a quick sub here with 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Larkey is going to check in. Looks like for Dever. So now we'll see Larkey and Cochran at the top of the zone. Caden Sheen and Dearborn down low on those low wings. And as always, Alex in the middle. So one shot opportunity here for Doherty. They swing it back up top. They take a 3. Doesn't drop, but it looks like Cochran fouled the three-point shooter. Fraioli not too happy about the call.
It's always a tough call going right into the shooter's space. You just got to give him space to land.
Yeah, and that's going to be number 2, the senior, Ezekiel Wilson. He already hit a 3 tonight. He's going to head to the free throw line for 3 shots with 5 seconds left here in this first quarter. So another friendly roll there from these Doherty rims. He gets the first to go. Wilson can't get the second to drop. So if he misses here, we'll probably see Cochran take off deep. He's on that far wing, uncovered right now. Can't get the third to drop, but an offensive rebound. Alex is going to get called for the goaltend there. So a great rebound. That's number 5, Ryan Dennis with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Alex went up for the block. Got it on the way down, goaltending. So Dearborn's going to push the pace here with 3 seconds. 1 second remaining, gets it back tapped, and Norwood doesn't get the shot off. So that will end the first quarter here. Doherty Memorial 19, Norwood Mustangs with 14.
It's been a really fast-paced first quarter, back and forth, lots of shots. The lead 5 for Doherty right now, but at times Norwood's really hung with them. They had the lead at the beginning of the quarter, and it's just been back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this Doherty side, they're very well coached against this Norwood 2-3 zone. They're moving the ball well. They're penetrating to the middle of the zone. They're active, too. They're not just chucking up threes. They're dribbling and pulling up for 2 when they need to. And they've got plenty of good shooters. We'll see if Norwood adjusts there, if they want to change anything. On the Norwood side, you're right, so if they can hang with this team. They've definitely shown that so far. A couple tough calls, a couple goaltending calls against Norwood. I think this game is even closer than the 5-point deficit shows. I think Norwood's just got to keep their composure a little bit, especially when they're getting by these Doherty defenders. I think they need to be aware that Doherty's looking to make that back tap and poke it to their own defenders and then take off. But I think we're going to see a very high-paced, fast game the rest of the way here tonight.
I'm sure Norwood's definitely going to want to get their offense and set plays going more. Most of their points have come from transition, and they just want to work on the shooting, and just taking a second. Doherty's playing really aggressive defense, but they're passing, and they just got to tighten that up and work on just set plays.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think on the Norwood side, you're going to see Norwood try to draw some stuff up to get Big Alex going down low in the paint. He's been active on the glass. I've got him with 3 rebounds. He actually has 2 assists as well. He's making some great plays out of that high post, but I think if Norwood's going to hang around tonight, he's going to have to end up with more than just 2 points per quarter.
Yeah, they're going to need to get his offense going. As I said, just lob it up to him where Doherty can't reach it.
Yeah, so Norwood with a 4-across set here. Dearborn loses the ball, dives back on it, makes a good hustle play. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball again, and Doherty will have possession. So it looks like Norwood's going to stay in this 2-3 zone.
And as we've seen in this first quarter, Doherty might not be the most polished team, but they're going to get out there. They're going to hustle. They'll dive on the floor for all those loose balls, try to get offensive boards, and just take what they can get.
Absolutely. They're making some great passes here against the zone. Nothing crazy. They're making a simple read, working it around the zone. They're getting it to the middle right there, which is always a dangerous spot for the defense. Alex with a good contest. Dangerous outlet pass, though. Dearborn somehow holds on to it. Hits Connell. But again, Doherty active on defense, active hands. They're going to force another jump ball. Norwood will hold on to it this time. But again, Norwood's doing a great job getting by those initial defenders, but Doherty's just staying active beyond that point. Back tapping, forcing turnovers.
Yeah, Doherty's double teams have really been working well because they've been cutting off angles for Norwood just to get the ball in a nice, easy pass. And they're getting trapped in corners, and then you're seeing all these jump balls.
Yeah, and you can see on these inbound passes, Alex is double teamed right away, so he's not even an option. Good rip there from Connell. Strong baseline take, gets it to drop. Great move there from the senior. Just like that, it's a one-possession game. And another strong take there from number 1, Jamel Walker. He's had a couple of those tonight. I've got him with 8 points.
It's almost as much as he had against Westwood. He was one of the leading scorers for Doherty with 13 points in that game.
Yeah, that game seemed a lot lower scoring. I think we will safely pass that low scoring mark tonight here.
Yeah, this game will definitely be a lot more points.
So another great read there from Alex. Finds Connell for a nice mid-range. You'd love to see that if you're a Norwood fan. The senior captain, Pat Connell, is getting it going from the field. And again, Alex is being a playmaker here tonight. That's his 3rd assist so far. Speaking of getting active, Dearborn with the steal. He's going to take it coast to coast, and that's definitely a goaltend. So that'll be 2 points for Dearborn. He's getting going as well. That will be a 6th point on the night.
There's been 2 goaltends so far this game. I feel like those aren't very common in high school games as it goes.
So a great push there from Dearborn, free 2 points. That's going to make it a 1-point game here, just 2 minutes into the second quarter. So a good response here from the Mustangs to start the second quarter. As Doherty works it around the zone here, they get it to the middle. Nice pass out to the wing. Kind of just going with a pass and replace offense in the middle. Number 5, that was Ryan Dennis. Good take there. Had a shot altered by Alex in the middle. Norwood looking to push the pace. Another strong take there from Dearborn. Can't draw the foul. Pat Connell on an island. A nice little lob there from Doherty. That's going to be number 5, Ryan Dennis. He finishes that one.
Those 2-on-1 situations are always so hard to defend. You have to pick one of the players, and you always seem to pick the wrong one. And you can always get that pass or just go straight up to the drive if you pick the wrong player.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's Pat Connell again, really getting it going. That's going to tie it up here, 23-23. I was on the mic when he really got it going in the TD Garden against Dedham. He was lights out from 3. You would love to see that here tonight as well. Coach Fraioli playing a little defense of his own over there.
Norwood's looking for a big stop on this possession and then looking to convert for points to take this lead back.
Yeah, and what I like about this zone, too, you'll see number 55, Alex, will step up and kind of make it a 2-1-2 zone. Pat Connell with the rebound. And Doherty with the foul about 80 feet from their own basket.
You can see Coach Fraioli there really telling all the boys, and Pat in specific, to be really just strong with the ball. Don't let Doherty take it away from you.
Yeah, they are very active on the defensive end. They get their hands moving. You think you got by them, and they're going to try to back tap it. So Dearborn bring the ball up, facing full court pressure there. So Norwood finally gets it down low to Alex, but he fumbles the pass. That's going to be a turnover. Doherty pushing it the other way. They play fast. They can't get the three to drop, but again, that's number 5, Ryan Dennis, active on the offensive glass. He's got a couple big offensive rebounds here tonight. That's going to be number 10, the senior, Jalen Johnson, checking back into the game. He's got 4 points of his own. Great play there from Doherty. That's way too easy. That's number 5, Ryan Dennis, finishes the little floater there. So another lead change here. Pat Connell from the wing. That one's going to be a little too long. Good rebound there from Doherty. They're going to push the pace here. Norwood sets up their zone.
Doherty's really swarming the ball. They're doubling or even tripling it when Norwood has it.
Yeah, some great ball pressure here from this Doherty defense. Good pull up there from number 5. That's Ryan Dennis. He's starting to get it going as well. That's going to be his 8th point on the night, as well as a couple big rebounds. So Doherty extends the lead to 4. Dearborn again facing full court pressure. Norwood's looking for Alex to get open down low, but Doherty's got him doubled most of the time he's down there. Connell's going to pull up for 3. Can't get that one to drop. And Doherty's going to look to extend the lead here about halfway through the second quarter. So good drive there from number 1, Jamel Walker, and that foul is going to go against number 24, senior captain Brian Dearborn.
You see Norwood staying in the zone on inbound. Sometimes teams switch to man just for the inbound, and then they get back in their zone.
So Norwood forces the turnover, and then they give it away on the other end. Doherty's going to push the pace here. Alex tries to go straight up, but again, that's number 5. Ryan Dennis draws the foul. That's going to be 2 against Alex. And that's a tough swing there for Norwood. They had a chance to cut it to a 2-point game there. They give the ball away. Doherty comes down the other way and draws a foul against Big Alex, and they get a chance to grab 2 points of their own there. So a nice 4-point swing potential here for Doherty. But Dennis can't get the first one to drop.
And as I always say, and it's cliche to say, but it really comes in true in playoff games. Those free throws are going to come in down the line.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to hit your freebies in the playoffs. Dennis can't get the second to go. Somehow manages to grab his own rebound again. He's been a monster on the offensive glass. He's going to steal a possession back here for Doherty. Ryan Dennis has really come alive here in the second quarter. Norwood's got to do something about him on the glass for sure.
And that's just the hustle you see from Doherty. As I said before, they might not be the most technical team, but they're going to hustle. They're going to go try to get all those loose balls and grab the rebounds.
Yeah, and a great offensive set there for Doherty against the zone. They get it up top, work it to the right wing. They had a screen set up for their corner shooter, Josh Romeo, and he knocks down his second 3-ball of the night. Looks like Norwood's going to take a timeout here, down 7. It might have just been a quick pause and play to fix the net. So Doherty's coming out in a full court press. Looks like they'll go with full court man. So Larkey dribbles out of the trap right away. Gets it to Connell. Good ball fake. Loses the ball. Makes a good pass up wide to Dearborn. Kicks it wide. That's going to be Dever for 3. Can't get it to go. Just kicks out there. Doherty with an errant pass. Unforced turnover there. You know they love to push the pace, but that might have been a little too much.
It's a very similar play to Dearborn trying to get it to Larkey just before. A little too much on the football throw there.
Yeah, absolutely. So Norwood gets an endeavor with a great pass to Dearborn. Lob up top to Alex. Got tipped. He still almost manages to finish it. Can't get it to go. This is turning into a track meet back and forth. Walker with a good take. Can't get the foul. Alex with a big rebound. Here comes Norwood the other way. Dearborn, great bounce pass. Larkey, great finish with the right.
I think that was like back and forth 3 times before someone scored there. Really just a lot of misses, a lot of rebounds, pushing the pace, just keeping this game fast and aggressive.
Yeah, this is getting crazy here as Dennis can't get the mid-range jumper to drop. Dearborn decides to slow it down a little bit. Alex looking to post up. Can't get an entry pass. Might see one here from the corner. Gets doubled immediately, kicks out to Connell for 3. Can't get it to drop. Doherty with a good rebound. Oh, but an errant pass. Dearborn can't get it to drop, grabs his own rebound. That's a smart way to try to get a double-double.
It's a good trap from Larkey in the corner, making Doherty force that pass, and Dearborn was right there to intercept it.
Yeah, good hustle play there from Larkey, and just like that, it's back to a 1-possession game here. Norwood only down 3 with 1.5 minutes left in the first half. So another flare screen there. Doherty dribbles to the middle.
Doherty's really driven a lot on the zone. Normally teams will just shoot from the outside or take mid-range jumpers, and they're not afraid to drive right at Alex.
Yeah, and some good defense there from Norwood. They're going to look to push the pace again. Larkey, great pass to Dearborn up top. Extra pass to Connell on the wing. One more to Alex down low. And he gets the easy bucket to drop. And just like that, it's a 1-point game with 1 minute left in the first half.
That's exactly what Alex needs to do. When the ball gets inside, just got to keep it up high so they can't get it.
Yeah, great job there from Alex. Keep the ball high, pop the elbows out a little bit. Good touch on the little floater finger roll. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Oh, man, the second quarter has been back and forth. Norwood with a great response, though. They were down 7. Doherty had a chance to blow this open before the end of the half. And it looks like it's only going to be a 1 or 2 possession game here entering the second half, most likely.
Yeah, Doherty's tried to stretch this lead a few times, especially in the second quarter, and Norwood's just stormed right back every time and make it a 1-possession game or even tied it up. They just haven't seemed to have been able to find that edge to take the lead, but there's a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah, what you like to see is past couple minutes here in this second quarter, what's got them back in this game. It looks like Norwood just isn't as tired. Doherty's had a tough time getting back in transition. Norwood's looking to push it. They've gotten a couple of easy buckets out of transition. We'll see how the rest of the half plays here with 1 minute left, but Norwood looks a little more composed here the last few minutes. We'll see if they can finish this first half strong, maybe even take the lead before halftime.
Yeah, the Mustangs have run the court all season. They're really prepared to push this team and just play both ways, pick up the pace.
Yeah, so Doherty going to slow it down a little bit. That's number 1, Jamel Walker. And that's a wedgie, folks, which is no problem for Alex. I don't think he even really had to jump to do that.
I don't think he did. He kind of just reached his hand up there to tap it out.
Yeah, so number 1, Jamel Walker pulls up for 3, gets the wedgie instead. Looks like number 22, Pat Connell's going to check back in here. And Norwood has a chance to take the lead before halftime. Oh, what a bounce there for Norwood. Kicks off the Doherty defender's leg. An errant pass. Good up fake. That's got to be a foul.
Ooh,
Not called for some reason.
I'm not quite sure how he landed right on Alex's back.
Yeah, Alex was giving a Doherty defender a piggyback ride there, but no foul is called. And Norwood will have the ball down low, so they're going to go with their 4-cross set here with 44 seconds left here in the first half. That was a chaotic sequence. It looked like the ball kicked off the Doherty defender's foot.
It did, and then he might have gotten poked in the eye or something.
Yeah.
Dearborn managed to control that and get it up over half court.
Norwood swings it wide. Caden Sheen dumps it down low to Alex. Still can't get a foul call, but instead it will be Norwood ball here out of bounds.
And as I said, Alex just to keep the ball up high. He brought it down low again and got it tipped away.
Yeah, so Norwood with a box set here. They do get it to Alex on the inbound, and that's too easy.
Norwood now takes the lead with 34.4 seconds left in the second quarter.
And if Alex knew any better, that would have been a good time to hit a too small celly of his own. But again, I don't think he even knows what that means. So instead, he just jogs back to the bench, doesn't pick up the taunting tech. And Norwood has fought and scrapped their way back to a 1-point lead here right before halftime.
Yeah, this game has really been exciting in the first half, going back and forth, so competitive, a ton of defensive plays, and still is high scoring.
Yeah, this has been super fun so far. The other thing you like to see here if you're a Norwood fan, the Norwood student section has really filled up as this game has gone on. It was pretty small right before tip-off. It looks like that far right side is really filled out. Norwood's been pretty loud the past few minutes. They've really come alive over there. I think we're going to need it in the second half.
Yeah, people are willing to take the hour drive out here to watch this game. It's a big game to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Ron Marshalsea and you as well for taking the rides out here. Wasn't too bad, though. Nice sunset on the way over here, too. Not a lot of traffic.
Yeah, not too much traffic at all.
Yeah, so Norwood goes with the 2-1-2 full court pressure here. Doherty handles it no problem. Norwood's actually going to give Big Alex a little rest here right before halftime, keep him out of foul trouble. Smart move by Coach Fraioli.
Have Pat Connell playing a small big in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So Norwood active up top. Cochran and Larkey really getting after it at the top of the zone. Cochran with some good defense there. Connell's going to play straight up. That's number 5. Ryan Dennis gets another one to drop. He's in double digits with 10 points. Some real friendly rolls here. Dearborn's going to push it with 2 seconds left. What a finish there from Dearborn right before halftime. And just like that, Norwood is going to go into half with a 1-point lead here. Oh my goodness, Soph, what a past couple minutes we've seen.
And that drive was really impressive. He was so conscious of the clock, caught 2 Doherty guys sleeping up top in that press and just drove coast to coast and finished to take the lead back.
Yeah, a little English on the finish there off the glass. Probably could have had a foul call if he felt like it too, but a great take there from Dearborn. Chaotic back and forth sequence here for the past 3 or 4 minutes, I would say. And just like that, the Mustangs are going to head into halftime up 1, 33-32. So we'll take a little 10-minute break here for halftime, and we'll see you for the second half.
My name is Patrick Connell. My favorite pregame meal is pasta. My favorite Boston sports team is the Boston Celtics. And my favorite part about high school sports is the student sections.
My name is Brian Dearborn. My favorite pregame meal is frozen pizza. My favorite Boston sports team is the Celtics. And my favorite part about high school sports is just hanging out with my friends and hanging out with the team.
My favorite pregame meal is a peanut butter and jelly. Favorite Boston sports team is probably the Pats or the Celtics. My favorite part about high school sports is just like hanging out with my friends and just spending time with everybody.
My favorite pre-games meal I'm not eating. My favorite Boston sports team is Boston Celtics. My favorite parts about high school sports is basketball team.
All right, and welcome back here to Doherty Memorial High School in Worcester. If you're just tuning in for a replay of the game, maybe you accidentally fast-forwarded to the second half. You missed a pretty incredible first half, especially the second quarter, so it's been really back and forth. The second quarter, there were quite a few lead changes going into halftime. Norwood has managed to take a 1-point lead here entering the second half, 33-32, really high-paced, fast game, back and forth. Lots of threes from Doherty, lots of fast break layups from Norwood. What are you expecting to see here in the second half, Soph?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see Norwood keep up the intensity, try to run Doherty, get them tired like it looked like they were getting at the end of that first half, and just keep up this intensity.
Yeah, something we talked about during the halftime break here was Norwood's conditioning. It looked like was really paying off there at the end of the second quarter. They just looked a lot less tired. They were getting up and down the court. Doherty looked like they did not want to run at all. So we'll see if halftime does Doherty any favors here in this third quarter. They come out with a little more energy. Doherty's going to hold on to that ball there. So they'll be inbounding from the far corner. Norwood's going to stay in this 2-3, 2-1-2 flex zone. But Doherty's done a great job with it, specifically number 5. Ryan Dennis has had a big game. The junior, I've got him with 12 points, at least 3 rebounds. He's been a force here tonight for Doherty Memorial. Big reason why they've hung around. So Dearborn having some trouble getting the ball up the court. Tough turnover there. Connell's going to get back on defense. Good contest. And again, that's number 5, Ryan Dennis gets it to drop. He's got 14 of the Doherty 36 points.
At least so far in the game, these refs have been really relaxed. They're kind of letting the guys play. They haven't been calling really tight fouls.
What a two-man game there from Larky and Alex. Alex finally gets a post up. Larky kicks it to him, makes a great cut, finishes a tough layup.
As I said earlier, it's been happening on both ends. Anyone will take those lucky rolls.
Yeah, absolutely. And Alex, again, we usually see him as a scorer and a rebounder. I have him with 4 assists tonight. He's been a great playmaker here, a hub of this Mustang offense.
Yeah, they've really been working the ball through him, looking to him more to distribute it and set up plays.
Yeah, and they're going to need that. Instead, they get it down low to him. Ball gets tipped. Larky, an errant pass here. Caden Sheen's going to hustle back on defense. Good contest there. Great hustle from number 5, the junior captain, Caden Sheen. Gets number 5 on the other side, Ryan Dennis, to miss. Larky, good kick. Connell gets bumped. No foul call there.
Yeah, lots of contacts. Refs really just aren't calling much.
Wow, great pass there. Great hands from Big Alex. That's going to be Norwood ball. Alex couldn't get it to drop. Great entry pass there from Larky.
That was all Alex could do there, and he just didn't get the roll.
Yeah, couldn't get that one to drop. But a great play there from the Mustangs. Good find there from Sheehan. Up fake from Larky. Can't get that to drop. He's going to hear it from the crowd. Dearborn's going to hustle back here. Good hustle. Great play there, though, from number 1, Jamel Walker. And again, Ryan Dennis, have yourself a night, young man.
That was really good court awareness to see the trailer there and just be able to get that ball back to him.
Yeah, and Alex can't get another one to drop. And Norwood kind of out of sorts in transition on defense. Doherty Memorial coming out strong here in the second half. Another transition bucket. Larky's going to get double teamed. Norwood's going to somehow maintain possession. Tough start here to the second half for sure.
Yeah, and I think if the refs really don't start calling some of these bodies soon, it's going to get a bit out of hand.
Yeah, it's been a very physical game so far. Dearborn, great drive. And there it is, Soph, the commentator jinx or reverse jinx there. Norwood finally draws a foul. Great drive there from Dearborn, makes a great play. Gets it to Alex down low, goes up strong, draws the foul. And again, we talked about this the last time we were on the mic, so if he's not a traditional big man at the free throw line, he's got some good touch from the charity stripe.
He really does. He has more arc on his shot than you see a lot of big guys.
Yeah.
See right there, nice and easy in the basket.
Yeah, that's nice and smooth from the big fella. You can't really go hack-a-shack mode against him. He will make you pay for it at the free throw line. So it'll be Alex's 7th point of the evening, looking to grab his 8th here and make it a one-possession game. Oh, that one was halfway down, can't get it to drop. Doherty pushing it the other way. That's number 3, Josh Romeo Wisely.
Larky was trying to give him a taste of their own medicine there with that back tap.
Larky
He
was
almost
looking for the
got
back
it.
tap. Romeo wisely pulled up there, knew what was coming. So Doherty being very patient against this Norwood zone as the shot clock ticks down here. Romeo, good dish to the middle to Jamel Walker. He's going to kick it to the corner here. Can't get that one to go. Alex with the rebound. Larky with the drive here, kicks it out to Connell. Active hands there again from this Doherty defense. Norwood's going to maintain possession here. Dangerous pass there from Norwood. Dearborn wisely jumps into the backcourt. Good drive there again. Tough take. That is not the correct call in that situation. Tough third foul there against Alex. Grabbed the rebound. He's just taller than most people, so sometimes he's going to reach over the top. He gets an over the back foul. And Doherty's going to bring the ball down here, up 4 halfway through the third quarter.
The start of this third quarter has definitely been a bit slower paced than the first half so far. Both teams are looking to really run their offensive sets and just like settle into it.
Yeah, Doherty being very patient here on the other end against this zone. They're really milking the shot clock and the game clock. Good drive and a kick there for Doherty. And that's Ezekiel Wilson for 3. And just like that, Doherty's up 7 here. So Dearborn pushing the pace, somehow can't get a foul call again. Good pass there to Larkey, getting hacked up top. Tough entry pass. Doherty's going to take that and head the other way. And that's number 5, Ryan Dennis, up high, down hard in transition with the big-time dunk. That's going to get the crowd going.
Sure is. Coach Fraioli is going to discuss things in this huddle now. Redraw up their strategy for this third quarter.
I think if my math is correct there, that's going to put Dennis at 18 points on the night. And Doherty's come out of this halftime strong, extending the lead to 9. They've just got more energy. They're playing a little more poised here in this third quarter so far.
Yeah, something said at halftime that's really sparked them. Coach Fraioli's got to look to put that spark now in the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think the key there, we talked about it in the second quarter, was Norwood was just getting out in transition and running. They're beating Doherty down the court. They weren't letting them set up their defense here. I would expect to see the Mustangs try to pick up the pace here, especially in transition. I know they're not getting any foul calls, but they got to push the pace down 9, try to get some easy buckets.
Not always a strategy, but if you're not getting foul calls when you're on offense, you can maybe play a little more aggressive on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like the refs are really going to let everyone play here tonight. Only person really in foul trouble so far is Alex. He just got a tough over-the-back call that I did not really agree with. But here we go. So we'll come out of the timeout. Doherty's going to maintain that full court pressure here. Connell having a tough time inbounding. Gets it to Dever. Somehow can't get a foul call there. That's Dennis on the offensive glass again. Grabs a couple rebounds, goes back up strong. I've got him with 20 and 5. Doherty somehow grabs the ball again. And Doherty's going to grab, they're going to draw a foul call there.
Yeah, Dever got swarmed in the corner again. They had so many players coming on him, he panicked and threw it away.
Yeah, Norwood's going to have to find some composure here. Still plenty of time left in this third quarter to cut this deficit. But just like that, Doherty's up 11. They had a chance to be up 14 right there. They've been active on the offensive glass. Plenty of second chance opportunities for them. Not this time as Alex wakes up on the defensive end. A vicious swat. Norwood's going to push it the other way. So Connell bringing it up in transition. Gets it wide to Dearborn. Finds Larkey in the corner. Connell just got pushed in the back on the rebound. No foul call again. Dearborn, good contest there. Draws a miss. Norwood's going to look to push it in transition. They get it to Dearborn. They've got numbers. Good pass there. Connell with the cheeky reverse layup. And again, transition has been the key for the Mustangs. See if they can keep pushing the pace here. And they force a turnover against Doherty. Travel call from the refs. With 2.5 minutes left here, it's a 9-point game here, so back to single digits. If Norwood can just keep their composure, keep pushing the pace, they got a chance here to get back into this game before the fourth quarter.
Looks like Dearborn's getting tied up with Ezekiel Wilson there. Maybe some words exchanged. They were both putting their hands up to not push each other as they were walking into each other.
Yeah, interesting. The refs are letting everybody play here tonight, which is great. You like to see that in the playoffs. I think they might need to take a little more control of this game before it gets out of hand. We'll see. Connell, I thought, on the other end, grabbed a great rebound. Had a lot of contact from behind, almost went flying out of bounds and just had to chuck it back in bounds.
Yeah. And that bucket for Norwood really came at a crucial time. They need to get right back in this game and get that momentum back in their hands.
Yeah, so we'll see if this plays out just like the second quarter did. Doherty had a chance in the second quarter to extend a 7-point lead to double digits. Norwood really clawed back, and they actually took the lead before half. The keys there, we talked about it, they were just better conditioned going into halftime. They played faster, they played smarter. They're going to have to play poised here. They've kind of lost their composure in the third quarter, some unforced errors, some costly mistakes. So we'll see if they can push the pace without giving the ball away. As they come out of this timeout, we'll see Dearborn, the senior captain, Connell, the senior captain, the big fella, number 55, Alex, and then the 2 sophomore spark plugs off the bench, Dever and Cochran, in this game. You'd like to see Dever get going from 3 as well, if they can get him going.
Yeah, Norwood's really looking to play their game right now. They've been playing into Doherty's game for most of this third quarter, and they just need to get their energy, their playing style back in it.
Yeah, so Dearborn very poised against that full court pressure. Cochran facing some pressure up top as well. Senior captain Connell with the ball, looking to drive right. Tough take, can't get it to go. Doherty looking to push the pace again. That's going to be number 2. That's Ezekiel Wilson with a great drive and take there. Doherty back up 11. So Norwood will maintain possession here. Looks like the refs are going to talk to number 2, Ezekiel Wilson here.
Yeah, he was hovering right over Dearborn as he was on the ground. The ref warned him to back up, and he looked like he was asking what he did and then was talking to the ref.
Yeah, it looked like no words were exchanged, but kind of that stand over your opponent, taunting call definitely could have been called there by the refs. Dearborn, tough pass, gets it knocked away from Caden Sheehan, but gets the ball back. Sheehan looking to make a pass down low to Cochran, a little high. Can't connect. With 1 minute, 43 seconds left here in this third quarter, Doherty's up 11. Norwood's going to have to dig deep here. So Norwood looking to double, can't connect there on the double team. Norwood's looking a little tired on defense, not as much ball pressure.
Yeah, not as much pressure. You can see that the intensity's dropped. They're going to try to bring that back up for the end of this third quarter and all of the fourth.
So Doherty again really slowing it down on offense against this flex 2-3, 2-1-2 zone. Connell playing some good defense. Good drive there from Doherty. It's been the story of the night is number 5, Ryan Dennis. Just killing this Norwood team down low. That's his 22nd point of the night. Pretty much all 2s from the paint. So Doherty up 13. And it looks like they're going to draw an offensive foul against the Mustangs. Really physical game all night. They're going to call that. I think that's going to go against. I think the ref was holding up 2-5. So that's going to be the 4th foul against the big fellow, the TVL large MVP, Alex Akimic. Past 2, I would say, are questionable at best.
Yeah, I think they called a moving screen. It didn't really look to me like he was moving. But
Really tough call there. If you're going to let the boys play, I'm not sure you can call that.
yeah, some of the calls have been really tight calls, and they're letting some more obvious ones, at least in my eyes, go.
And Doherty with the pull-up 3. That was Josh Romeo, the senior. Pull-up 3 here to make it a 16-point lead. Dearborn drives, can't get a foul call or a bucket there. It looks like it will stay Norwood ball. Fraioli's letting the refs know we haven't got a call all game. I agree with Coach.
Yeah, Doherty's really just been all over them.
Good chance here to respond by the Mustangs. Can't get the 3 to drop. Doherty pushing it the other way. That's number 1, Jamel Walker. Gives it away. Dearborn's going to look to push it the other way. Nice behind the back dribble. It looks like Norwood will finally get a foul call. I guess that's going to go against number 10, Jalen Johnson. Thought that was more of a kick ball, but. So with 17.5 seconds left here, Norwood's got a chance. They're going to have to cut this deficit. Larkey facing some high ball pressure, turns it over. Dearborn, great play there. Just occupies space in the middle of the paint. Nice no-look dime there from Caden Sheehan. Good finish from Larkey.
That's what they need. They just need to beat Doherty, get those easy plays.
Yep, so good play there from the Mustangs. Nice defensive stand there from Dearborn in the middle. Forces the turnover. Norwood capitalizes on the other end. Caden Sheehan, nice no-look dime to Larkey, who finishes. That's going to give Larkey 8 points on the evening so far. Cuts the deficit to 14 here heading into the fourth quarter. So if you're Doherty, that's exactly how you wanted to come out of halftime. Really extended your lead. If you're Norwood, the big fella Alex is in some foul trouble. If he picks up a 5th, he's done for the night. So I'd imagine you'll see him start on the bench. Norwood will probably play small here. Good news is that means you can probably get your 3-point shooters in the game. See if you can play a little faster. See if you can kick it out and knock down some shots.
Yeah, I'm sure they're definitely looking to push this ball, just try to beat Doherty back and really tire them out in this fourth quarter. Norwood really just needs that spark to get back in the game in these last 8 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to need to dig deep, like we mentioned at the end of that third quarter here. Not a lot of calls going their way. But again, they have a chance here to come out strong with most of their shooters on the court. Play fast, get out in transition, knock down some threes. Make it a single-digit game here right away, maybe under a minute or two, and just like that, you're back in the game. So Norwood is going to opt to go with that small ball lineup. You'll see number 5, the junior captain, Caden Sheehan, probably at that small ball 5. He's going to inbound the ball here. Larkey and Dearborn in the backcourt. Connell and Cochran in the front court. I would imagine Dever will get in there at some point, too, as a shooter. So Connell gets it up top to Cochran. Nice take there. Can't get it to go with the left. Caden Sheehan, great hustle play. Grabs an extra possession for the Mustangs. Good pass, but a costly turnover for Norwood. Some more hustle there from Sheehan. Hustles back, grabs the rebound. Norwood's got numbers. Dearborn looking to drive. Goes up strong, draws the foul there. Finally gets a call. Sheehan slips as he looks to pick up his teammate.
Must be something slippery on the floor right there.
Yeah.
They're sliding all over the place.
That's a big take there from Dearborn. It's going to stop the clock, and he's got a chance to grab 2 points here at the free throw line. Again, that could be a good strategy here for the Mustangs in the fourth quarter as well. If we can get some calls, get to the free throw line, stop the clock, that's exactly what you're looking for. So Dearborn gets the first to drop. That will put him in double digits with 10. And just like that, we're going to see Dever check into the game for Cochran.
Looking to get some outside shooting going. There haven't been many threes in this game.
No, from either side, really. Dearborn gets the second to drop. Now we're going to extend to a 2-on-2 full court press here. So they're going to try to speed Doherty up. They do, but Ryan Dennis says, I'll take 2 points if you're going to give it to me. Nice Euro step to the cup. So Doherty maintaining this 14-point lead. Good cut there from Connell. Power dribble. He's going to get called for a travel.
He was looking to lean into that contact there and get a foul called. Went the other way instead.
Yeah, smart move. That's what they coach you to do, embrace the contact. So Dennis pushes it, dishes it. Doherty being very patient again. Good shot there from the wing, can't get it to go. Norwood's gonna have to fight really hard on the glass without the big fella Alex in there. And that's why, that's number 1, Jamel Walker. Grabs the extra possession, goes up strong. Larkey can't get the layup to go. Doherty pushing it the other way again. Looks like we're gonna get a foul called against Pat Connell. If you're Norwood, that's a fine call, slows the game down.
There's no second to breathe, just recollect.
Yeah, no problem there. So Doherty will inbound the ball. Norwood against it in this 2-3, 2-on-2 flex zone. Doherty being very patient. Wide open shot from the corner, can't get it to go. That's the story of the night, though. They're hitting the offensive glass. Jamel Walker grabs the rebound, goes up strong. Just like that, Doherty is up 18.
Norwood can't seem to locate a body on this defensive boards, and just not getting the box out, so Doherty's coming away.
Good response there from the junior captain, Caden Sheehan. Good drive and dish there from Dearborn. Finds Sheehan in the corner, gets the 3 to go. 15-point game. Ryan Dennis with a nice strong take again, gets to the paint, draws the foul.
Dennis always seems to be open when they're breaking that press. He's just right in the middle.
And that's going to go against the junior captain, number 5, Caden Sheehan. So again, the clock will stop here. Doherty will head to the free throw line, up 15. Plenty of time left in this ball game, though, if you're a Norwood Mustangs fan. And Dennis gets the first to drop. I've got him with 25 points on the night. You see the big fella, Alex Yakimic, check back into the game as Dever checks out. Just too many rebounds from Doherty here tonight. Norwood's going to need the big fella Alex to grab every single one if they're going to get back into this game. Dennis can't get the second to go. Just like that, Alex says, I will have that. So Norwood with the ball on the right wing. Connell looking to find somebody to connect with. Loose ball, Larkey grabs it, kicks up top to Dearborn. Good Euro step drive. Can't get the floater to go. Alex says, thank you very much. I'll grab the rebound and dunk it. Looks like we're going to have just a little delay of game warning for an accidental kick, but sure. So that'll put Alex with 9 points. I've got him with 6 rebounds. His first dunk of the night. We've had 2 dunks, one from each side. So
Doherty's was a little flashier, but Alex's was just as effective.
Yeah, absolutely. The traditional 2-hand slam. Looks like Norwood's going to go with some man pressure here. They're going to try to up the pressure on the defensive end. Good take there from Dennis. Great rebound from Connell. Finds his guard, Dearborn. Norwood's got numbers. Can't connect with Alex on the cut to the middle. Doherty looking to push it the other way. Great pass there, and again, that's number 5, Ryan Dennis, with 2 more points. So Pat Connell will bring the ball up slowly on the right wing here. Alex with a high screen. Connell turns around, he's open for a 2, can't get it to go. That's a 2-hand shove that doesn't get called. Dearborn gets it to the corner. Caden Sheehan cashes out for 3 again. Just like that, Caden Sheehan's in double digits, and it's only a 13-point lead here for Doherty. Caden Sheehan really stepping up here in this 4th quarter.
If he's on from 3 right now, let's just keep feeding him on the outside. Get those 3s to get back in this game.
Yeah, he's been money from that far corner. Dearborn, again, very poised the past few possessions. He's looking to get a paint touch and then kick it out to a shooter. That's what Norwood's going to need here in the half-court setting. Again, just pretty surprising right in front of the ref's face there, though. Alex with a 2-hand shove off the rebound, gets no call.
Yeah, Mustangs have realized that forcing these layups isn't going to do any good if they're not going to get fouls called. So now they're being more patient, looking for open passes, and just easier shots.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I would imagine Norwood's going to press here the rest of the game. They're more of a zone pressing team, especially with number 55, Alex, out there. They usually protect him with the zone press. They just went man on the last few possessions, so I'm curious if they'll stick with the full court man press here. They'll opt to go back to their traditional 2-3. We'll see what Coach Frioli drew up here in the timeout. But again, almost 5 full minutes left here in this game. Plenty of ball game left. Norwood is really going to have to dig deep here, grab some rebounds on both ends of the floor, see if he can grab some extra possessions, cash some 3s. Looks like Norwood's going to go with that full court man press. They're going to keep Alex deep, though, to protect him a little bit. So Connell working up top, Doherty passing it back and forth. Dearborn applying pressure right at half court.
Yeah, he's really been battling with Ezekiel Wilson all night.
So Alex out on the perimeter, unfamiliar territory. Forces an errant pass, though. Doherty somehow hangs on to it. Alex with another rejection. Good hustle play there from Sheehan. Shot clock is ticking down here. I'm not sure Doherty's aware. They take a look at the shot clock. Number 1, Jamel Walker, he's been driving all night. Somehow gets it to go. What a tough bucket. Scoops it under Alex's outstretched hands. That's a big bucket there for Doherty. Looks like Norwood will finally draw another foul on the other end. It's a blocking foul against Doherty. Norwood could somehow get into the bonus here. That would be huge for them, too, if they could go to the free throw line the rest of the game. Sheehan finds Larkey up top. Looks for Alex on the cut, can't connect. Doherty doing a great job in transition. That might be the first layup I've seen Dennis miss. Norwood scrapping for a rebound, can't find one. That's number 2, Ezekiel Wilson with the score.
And that's really been the story of the second half. Norwood just can't get those rebounds on defense. And Doherty is having so many more chances to put the ball back up and convert.
So Larkey out of the corner, gets it up top to Caden Sheehan. Can't get that 3 to go. Somehow grabs his own rebound. I don't even know where he just came from. Dearborn pulls up for 3, can't get that to go. And Doherty with nobody in transition. Another transition dunk. Just like that, it's a 19-point game. Larkey loses it in transition. Caden Sheehan scrapping on the other end. Forces a tough layup. Nice hop step there from Doherty. That was number 3, Josh Romeo with the take. Alex gets blocked. That looks like it was number 5, Ryan Dennis.
Dennis is definitely exchanging some words right there.
Yeah, again, and he shoves Alex after the play. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a call yet. Finally gets a call there. Alex with a sarcastic clap right in his face. Even if he doesn't understand the English that Dennis might not be using, I think he understands the taunt. He gives one right back. So Dennis is going to check out of the game. Looks like that's number 10, Jalen Johnson, checking back in. He's going to make sure Alex doesn't get the pass here on the inbounds play. Connell swings it back up top to Dearborn. About 3 minutes left here. Sheehan wide open in the corner again. Grabs his own rebound again. Kicks it up top to Dearborn.
Such a hustle player.
Gets
Really,
that one to go from mid-range.
Sheehan just doesn't give up on either end.
Yeah, he's been active on the offensive glass. Not sure how that's not a travel call there against Walker there. Grabbed his own air ball. Looks like Dearborn's going to get the foul call there. Again, Walker went up, just tossed it to himself. So Doherty gets it in. Ball up top. They're going to swing it around. Good play there from Doherty. Wide open corner 3. Can't get it to go. Alex grabs the rebound. Some full court pressure again. Smart foul there from Dearborn, though. Not going to give away an easy layup.
Yeah, he might want to be a little more aware of trying to go for the ball and not the arm, because that could spark some more tension between these two teams. But definitely a good idea to stop the clock.
Yeah, so it looks like it will be a traditional foul there. So smart play by Dearborn. Number 2, Ezekiel Wilson with the ball up top. Dearborn applying some pressure at half court. Doherty with the 19-point lead here with 2 minutes left. Good take there from Walker. And that's probably going to do it.
Another foul is called on Norwood to give Doherty the chance for the and one here.
Mike's probably picking up some taunting here from the Doherty crowd. Number 1, Jamel Walker can't get the free throw to go. Larkey with the rebound. Connell pushing the pace. Dearborn's going to pull up for 3. Can't get it to go. Alex with the rebound. Grabs the and one. So the Mustangs not giving up just yet. Great rebound there from the big fella, Alex. That's going to put him in double digits. I've got him with 11 points, at least 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks.
Coach Frioli now starting to put in some of the bench, giving them a chance to play in this last game.
Yeah, so it looks like the juniors, Sheehan and Larkey, will sub out first. You see them dap up the coaches. Alex sinks the free throw here. Again, a great free throw shooter. Great season for the TVL large MVP, transferred from Dedham. Moved here from Ukraine. What a season from the big fella. He averaged 15, 15, and 3 on the season. That's points, rebounds, and blocks. As he daps up the coaching staff as well. They're really happy he moved here.
Yeah, he's been such a key player on this team this season. He's not sized like his really anywhere else in the league.
So Doherty, the ball in the corner. That's number 1, Jamel Walker with the corner tray ball. Can't get it to go. Doherty on the offensive glass again. That looks like number 22, Jaden Oren. Doherty forces a turnover. Jamel Walker goes up strong again. Can't get it to go. Fight for the ball.
They're really not looking to run down the shot clock yet.
And it looks like we're going to see some more subs. So Anthony Canidi is going to check into the game, as well as Finn Kenny. And it looks like the senior captains, Pat Connell, Brian Dearborn, will check out of the game to a standing ovation. Much deserved. Great careers for both guys. I believe they've both been up on varsity since at least sophomore year, as long as I've been here.
Yeah, they've both played really well. Pat taking on many roles, being both a big and a guard almost. Playing, just a versatile player. And Brian really controlling his offense.
Yeah, and you like to see the senior right now, Matty Banks, check into the game, get some playoff minutes as well. Anthony Canidi, good contest in the corner there, forces an errant three. Norwood pushing it the other way. Good up and under take, but can't get it to go. That was number 23, Finn Kenny. Michael Dever with the steal, pushing the pace. Finn Kenny gets it to Cochran. Good pass there to Canidi. Can't get the layup to go there. Doherty pushing the pace the other way. Looks like that's number 0, George Kiriazis with the take.
Shot clock is off. 19.4 seconds left in this game.
Yep, so Doherty up 22. Shot clock is off. This will probably be the last full possession of the game. Michael Dever with the ball on the wing. Gets it to Canidi up top. Swings it to Cochran. Dribbles to the middle. Good dish to Canidi, open for 3. Can't get it to go. With 8 seconds left here, I would imagine we're going to see Doherty bring the ball up and just run the clock out. So Doherty gets it over half. And that should do it here at Doherty Memorial in Worcester. So Doherty comes out of the second half strong. That third quarter was kind of the game. So and Doherty's going to take this game by 22, 77-55.
Yeah, first half was really Norwood's story. They got that lead going into half, and they just were so overwhelmed in the second half with a suffocating defense. Doherty was really running in transition, and Norwood just couldn't stop them.
We got a little commotion here in front of the camera. But yeah, I agree, Soph. That third quarter, that was the game right there. Doherty just got a million chances on the offensive glass, a lot of offensive rebounds. Norwood hung strong for as long as they could. They took the lead in a halftime. Great game from both sides. But Doherty just ran away with it in the third quarter there. Great effort there. Big shout out to the Norwood seniors, captains Pat Connell, Brian Dearborn with the program for several years. Brian Dearborn, TVL All-Star, Pat Connell, TVL Honorable Mention, I believe. And the big fella, Alex Yakhimic, the transfer from Dedham, originally from Ukraine, TVL Large MVP. Heck of a season for him. We were happy to have him here. We'll see where his career takes him. But a great year for all the fellas. We're looking forward to the juniors coming back, the underclassmen as well. You know Coach Fraioli's going to have something in store for this team next year. Nothing to hang their heads about. Great season. Made some noise in the playoffs. And they'll bounce back for sure.
Yeah, they're already looking forward to next season. They're going to get back on the court and hopefully make an even deeper run in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe that will do it for winter sports for Norwood this season. So a great season from all winter sports. Amazing year. And we'll be moving on to spring shortly. So thanks for tuning in. If you tune into the replay of this game, whenever it was, and we'll catch you soon in the spring. For NCM, I'm Joey O'Connor.
I'm Sophie Brogadir.
And we'll catch you soon. Have a great night.